Twitter has just filed a lawsuit against Elon Musk, alleging that he broke the terms of their $44 billion acquisition deal. The social media company is currently suing for damages for contract violation. On the other side, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has been pushing for the deal to be cancelled since the 8th of July 2022. Musk claims that Twitter refused to provide him with the details he needed to confirm the number of spam accounts on their network. The question is, can Twitter win a lawsuit against Musk, a multi-billionaire? What are the litigation's potential results? This Twitter deal has been generating a lot of attention, and the pace of everything is pretty frenetic. If not years, it seems as though the circus will continue for several months. He had sold Tesla shares at a market value of $8.4 billion while he was working to raise capital for his endeavour to acquire Twitter. Since then, Tesla shares have dropped by more than 12%. On April 25th, it was announced that Twitter's board of directors had decided to accept Musk's offer to acquire full control of Twitter for the price of $44 billion. Now the billionaire has had a change of heart and has decided that he does not want to complete the purchase with Twitter. On July 12, Brett Taylor, the board chairman of Twitter, announced that the business intended to sue Elon Musk after the letter from Musk's lawyers was made public. It was at this moment that Twitter had to file a lawsuit with the Court of Chancery in the state of Delaware to force Musk to go through with the acquisition. According to the lawsuit, Tesla CEO Elon Musk's criticism of Twitter and the acquisition have created negative pressure on its share price, endangering the firm's business operations. According to Twitter, the comments made by Musk himself directly affected the price per share. Twitter has cited a series of tweets from Musk as evidence that he views the business and the proposed merger as an elaborate farce. In these tweets, Musk seems to be mocking the controversy over the potential merger. He continues to criticise the company and has even asked the Securities and Exchange Commission to look into spam disclosures. Twitter's management allegedly offered to meet with Musk to discuss the investigation of spam accounts, but Musk failed to show up. Musk first claimed that making Twitter private would make it easier to remove spam from the network in a way that would not have been possible under any other conditions. According to Screenshot, Elon Musk declared on Twitter, "If our Twitter bid succeeds, we will eliminate the spam bots or die trying." The allegation shows that Musk was aware of Twitter spam accounts and did not have a problem, since that was one of the problems he was looking forward to fix. After a while, Musk began hunting for proof that spam was a serious problem on Twitter when the stock market fell. Then he made the completion of the transaction dependent on the results of his fishing trip and the abilities to arrange financing. Elon Musk's legal team also stated that Twitter might be held responsible for its most recent layoffs since they deviated from the company's standard course of business. Twitter, on the other hand, is adamant that it has the power to make personal decisions without first informing Musk of either one. Musk allegedly tried to stop Twitter from hiring or terminating people, but the business claims it was able to remove that clause before signing the contract. According to Twitter, there weren't many closing requirements for the acquisition. The closing of the deal was subject to the approval of the transaction by a majority of the Twitter stockholders, the approval of the application regulatory authorities, and the absence of any material adverse impacts. As long as the layoff and spam accounts are not deemed to be of a significant impact, Twitter has now said that it will not back down. Twitter has specifically said that its latest layoff move would only be a violation of the sales agreement if there is a chance that it may affect the whole industry or other social media firms. Furthermore, it claims that Musk's legal team confirmed that they had looked into the business before getting into the deal and that they were satisfied with the results of their investigation. According to Twitter, it did not disregard any material that was pertinent to the firm's buy-off process. Twitter cited the contract provisions requiring it to provide Musk reasonable access to the information it possesses, which it did with the fire hose as proof. According to Twitter, Musk is attempting to exit the agreement because the market has declined since he signed the purchase agreement. Twitter claimed that this is analogous to previous activities performed by Musk in the past, such as buying business shares without notifying the appropriate regulatory authorities. So, is this fair to Twitter? Given how unpredictable Musk is, it is difficult to foresee how the drama will end. It is challenging to predict all of the possible outcomes, including any potential side effects like financial issues. However, there are those anticipated moves that might occur. Musk could be required to pay a termination fee to end the contract. On the other side, Twitter will still be in operation, despite having a valuation that is far lower than $44 billion if Musk pays the termination price of $1 billion. This is most likely the choice that will satisfy everyone. One of Twitter's co-founders, Eve Williams, appears to support this course of action when he tweeted, "We may simply let the whole ugly situation blow away." Moreover, Twitter had a strong legal argument that Musk was legally obliged to buy the firm for $54.20 per share. It's also plausible that Twitter's stock price would fall even more if he were allowed to depart the firm after simply paying the termination fee. The stock has been selling at a big discount since investors are now speculating on whether or not a deal will be made. The share price on Friday plunged all the way to $36.71 before leveling off at $36.81. Musk could be forced to buy Twitter if he loses the legal battle. It is true that some clients are compelled to finish their transactions even if they don't want to. However, if the deal is finalized, Twitter investors would get the best of both worlds, but the company and its staff might face an uncertain future due to the deal. Forcing Elon Musk to purchase the company might have disastrous results, leading to future leadership changes and a storm of instability for the company's staff. Hold on, what else do you think can occur if Twitter prevails in court and Musk is forced to adhere to the terms he accepted as part of the settlement? According to Morgan Ricks, a law professor at Vanderbilt University, he suggests that a judge would order Musk to pay damages rather than uphold his ownership rights, since Musk had a history of breaching the law and suing the government. However, the court could be worried that Musk would make the process of shifting ownership so complex that it would inflict catastrophic damages because he has no interest in buying Twitter. It's also likely that Twitter's board of directors will be required to explain to investors why it was in the company's best interest to accept the settlement money rather than pursue a legal dispute. But what if Musk won the case in court? In summary, he won't be required to pay anything. Musk won't be required to pay a breakup fee if he can show that Twitter supplied him with false information and that the actual move negatively impacted the business. Musk claims that Twitter has not upheld its obligations under the terms of the contract in the paper he has created to explain why he is ending the merger agreement. Elon Musk believes that despite Twitter's assurances to have kept spam accounts at bay, the firm has not demonstrated that spam accounts represent no more than 5% of all accounts. According to Musk and his legal team, there are indications that some of Twitter's publicly released monetizable daily active user data are either fake or fraudulent. Musk could also reevaluate his position before the case ends. Given his past behavior, it's not out of the question that he'll alter his mind once more. Musk may proclaim his plan to repurchase the company after being delighted with the spam account information Twitter offers. Elon Musk is likely trying to thwart the sale in the hopes of convincing Twitter to lower the asking price for the firm. Anyway, what do you anticipate will happen? Will Twitter prevail in its legal battle with Musk? That's all from this video. See you in the next one.